All right, I'm here in one of my closets and I want to show you something extremely high tech. I mean, we are near Buckley Air Force Base and we have some volunteers that are in research and development, and they gave me something so high tech and so advanced that for the children's ministry that I don't even know if I may get in trouble for putting this online, because I think this might be so classified and futuristic that I don't know, the black helicopters may come even while I'm filming this. But I just had to show it to you because it is so cool. This device here is something that your kids have likely never seen. It's called an image transmogulator. And what it is a device that you plug in, and it has a huge light. If I had an outlet here, I'd plug it in. And then you put some transparent paper on here. They have actually invented transparent paper, and you can write on the transparent paper with these special pens, and then what happens is the light flows out of here. It goes up through this magnifying glass. This is so high tech. And then up here is an adjustable mirror, and the mirror takes the image from here and transmogulates it onto the wall. It is so amazing. Now, obviously, I'm having fun with you. Some of you who are younger might not actually know what this is, but it's an overhead projector. But I'm a big believer in old tech is new tech, or old is the new, because kids have never seen one of those. In fact, last December, we did a series on Jesus being the light. And so what I did is I had to borrow that from a friend of mine, Craig, who's a pastor at an inner city church. And they had a bunch of those laying around, and he was nice enough to actually let me keep it because he had plenty of them. But our new, modern, brand new building didn't even have an overhead projector. And so it was a lot of fun. So what I did is I actually taught my lesson with transparencies, not transparent paper. And the kids thought it was the coolest thing. They were going home and telling their parents, Pastor Carl's got this machine that actually projects through transparent paper onto the wall. In fact, after church one day, I was showing it to some of the teenagers that were picking their siblings up. And I was kind of laughing and joking about it. And they were like, but what is it? And I was like, oh my goodness, even the high schoolers don't know what an overhead projector is. So I was telling them how, man, we used to teach with these. The pastor used to have one on the stage, used to do his sermon notes. In fact, one of my first ministry positions was being a worship transparency flipper for the worship song. So anyway, someone emailed me about my image transmogulator. They couldn't remember the name, and I don't know how to spell it. So I just thought I'd film this video and throw it up on YouTube. But look for old things because kids have never seen it. Flannel graph. Now you think, oh, people make fun of flannel graph, but kids haven't seen that. And it's amazing. How do those pictures stick up there? It's like magic. And slideshow or slide strips. You can still buy the film strips, and you get your little pen, you draw your little Bible stories, and you put that up there. The kids will think that you're amazing. See, we're impressed with new technology, but kids aren't, because that's just their world. I mean, they've grown up pushing buttons. Our kids today are growing up just talking to the air, saying, Alexa, Siri, and we think this is all modern and new. It's just their world. So when you go back old school, it's new school for them. So find an overhead projector, introduce it to the kids in a new way. At the end of the series, I told them that I had a few suggestions from my friends in R&D that they needed to make it a little smaller, maybe a pocket edition that could hook on your belt, and they needed a longer extension cord, maybe one that was really thin so it could be like a mile long so I could plug it in at home, and if it was at least a mile, then it could drag wherever I went that day. And the kids were like, oh, that's a great idea. And then I was like, oh wait, maybe they could make it wireless, a wireless image transmogulator. So anyway, if you know how to spell image transmogulator, put it in the comments. That'd be very helpful for those who want to introduce this modern, brand new technology to their kids on Sunday and just wow them. And you'll enjoy when parents come to you and go, did you use a overhead projector on Sunday? And you're like, yes, I did. And the kids all thought it was the latest, greatest, newest technology. In fact, I bet some kids are going to ask their parents for an image transmogulator for Christmas or their birthday.